Reynolds? Sir. Who allowed this child to penetrate our defenses so deeply? What is the meaning of this? The others can't be counted on at all. I am giving you the responsibility of dealing with this child. I forgot about this fight specifically, but we're so close to the end. I thought I would end up battling you one day, but this isn't how I hoped I'd face you. If we battle, it will only be unfulfilling and without meaning. You will challenge me knowing that? Can I just click no? What happens if I just click no? I'm sorry. The Grand Master's orders are absolute. I can't refuse them. Alright. One more fight before Grievel. You have a Moltres. How do we want to do the thing? Thunder Wave the Moltres. Aurora Veil. Or we get O-Code by Leaf Blade. Very good. Clarence can't do anything. We're gonna bring Amber in here to deal with Shiftry. Can I put the Moltres to sleep? Shiftry goes down Oko. We do land the Hypnosis on Moltres. That's good. Charizard. We will do Hyper Voice. Blizzard. Gray Fox is absolutely going down to that. That's fine. Moltres is fast asleep. With the sun up, I'm going to Aqua Tail the Moltres. I'm 4 levels under and the sun is up. Never mind. No, I'm not. Yeah, sure, I'll fight you. Fine, I understand, but once we begin, expect no mercy. That is my philosophy. Take 2. Jacob is just that strong. Try this again. That Leaf Blade is just that strong. Still gonna bring Amber out. Hurricane Shiftry, attempt to Hypnosis Moltres. Moltres did not get hypnotized this time. Okay, now Amber is confused. So let's hit Moltres with that. Then Blizzard. So we might both go down to Heat Wave. Okay. Bring in Barbara and Jessie this time. We can Shockwave Moltres. Shell Smash? How much is that really going to do to me? If the Shadow Storm goes directly into Jessie and kills. Very good. Alright, well, everyone's dead already, which is lovely. Shockwave the Charizard. Start chucking balls at Moltres, because God knows it's not going to want to capture. Yup. Barbara's living. You missed. Alright, well, the Aurora Veil's gone. Shockwave into Charizard again. And we need to heal Barbara. Alright, bye. This is awesome. I'm so happy about this. Revive. I feel like absolutely nobody stands a chance right now. You needed to miss that. It's like not even worth continuing this attempt. I'm gonna lower my special attack, which does not matter at all. Clarence goes down, which is what I wanted. Liquidation into Ninetales. Ninetales goes down. Executor. Cool, that's a grass type. Revive. Jesse. Can Jesse live? We're living the Shadow Blade. Shadow Slayer. Both go directly into Jacob. However, we max revive again on Jacob, bringing him back. And that doesn't Oko me. Amber? Can we get Amber in here? Please? 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 I need someone to miss their move. Alright, you want to see me do the fight again? Alright, we go after Executor here, then. Barbara... No, Barbara's turn. Throw an Ultra Ball at Executor. Thunder Wave the Moltres. Executor is dealt with. This is fine. We paralyze Moltres. Camerupt. And a Shadow Camerupt as well we have to deal with. We're gonna hope the Moltres gets fully parried here. As we max revive. I don't think I can hit it. That's gonna be quad effective with Jacob. We don't hit it with Jacob. I think we get Amber in here. Moltres does not get paralyzed. Amber was burned. And you double up into Amber anyway. Barbara, you're up. You're not paralyzed. Alright, we chuck a ball at Moltres. Okay, now Shadow Blaze needs to not one-shot Clarence. We're living. We are living. Jacob needs to come in to be a tank. revive Jesse to be a tank. Come on. We will full restore Jesse. That's doing so much fucking damage. Revive Clarence. Go after Jesse. Okay. I know we can do this if we could just, like, live. I don't want to keep revive stalling here. Because we need these. We need these so bad. I think I have to use my last max revive here, which I really don't want to do. But I'm not going to get enough HP back otherwise. Okay. Now, Jesse, we will just hit this thing. Actually, I don't know if camera up gets flash fire, but we'll find out. You know, well, no, we'll hit you with... Solar Beam would be neutral effective, that's fine. And now we can finally start healing. Good. And just chuck a ball at full health, fuck it. Why does Solar Beam not work the way it's supposed to? Like, Solar Beam's a 2-turn move. What is going on here? Yeah, you took in sunlight for 3 fucking turns. Use the move. What do you want from me? Solar Beam. A 2-turn attack. The user gathers light, then blasts a blurred beam on the second turn. She sure is. Well, the Solar Beam better not come out now, if it's just gonna keep doing that. Wait, am I in gay baby jail? It puts me in gay baby jail! You wanna see me do the fight again? I'll throw my last shade, or one of my last shade balls. Moltres, come on, Moltres. Moltres is dealt with. Camera up is on the field, we live that. Executor's on the field. What do I even do about any of this? Trice Bundle only allows liquidation. Liquidation into Executor. Full restore, Jacob. That's good. You gonna double up into Jacob? You are gonna double up into Jacob. We actually have Pokémon this time. We can set up another Aurora Veil, which would be very nice. Dazzling Gleam, hit both. For, like, nothing. But we're living. We attempt to put Camera to sleep, and wishful thinking, catch this Executor half health. Alright, well, we put the Camera to sleep. And Grey Fox lives these. Come on. Okay, Executor's dealt with. But that can happen. Jesse. Camera up to your last Mon. This is good. Hypnosis. Full restore. Hypnosis. Flamethrower. That's perfect. You're still asleep? Just chuck a ball just in case. But use Flamethrower again if it does not catch. Oh, glorious day! You are powerful, much more than I had imagined. If you aim to stop our plan, then you should keep going. However, the Grandmaster's power is probably far greater than you can imagine. I didn't read his last line because I pressed the A button. Alright, he's out of here. We have items to grab. Aura filter, whatever. Nothing else in the room, just an aura filter. What we need to do is heal. Wrong button. What I am going to do is run back to Gadeon Port and buy items. Alright, everybody. The moment you've been waiting for. 4 years in the making, where I recomplete this game and you get to see it happen. Oh, so you've even come this far. I had no idea that a mere child like you would pursue me this long. However, enough is enough. I'll dispose of you myself. Master Greevil would like to battle. Starting with a Alolan Marowak and Steelix, which is very bad for my start. What do I even do? You know? I forgot how awesome this song is, by the way. This song's really good. We need Jacob in here ASAP, and Aurora Veil. Alright, we're all set up. Flare Blitz. That's probably gonna go into Grey Fox. Gray Fox still goes down. I should have put, like, the focus sash on Gray Fox, in all honesty. But she did her job. Jessie can come out. Liquidation into Steelix. I'm just, you know, no. Liquidation into Marowak, Flamethrower into Steelix. Marowak goes down. Flamethrower into Steelix. Steelix goes down. 2 down on Gravel's team. Absol. Altaria. We're stuck into Liquidation, so we Liquidation into Absol. I think we just do both attacks into Absol. Knockoff, that's lame. That's my... Actually, that's my choice band, so... I can actually do other moves. Never mind, no I can't. Barber comes out. Ooh, actually, no, Clarence can come out. Clarence can deal with Altaria. We can use Dazzling Gleam here. And then Flamethrower. Shadow Hunter, we dodge those! We're so good at the game! Dazzling Gleam takes out Absol. Does half to Altaria. We're living that completely. Flamethrower might kill Altaria. Never mind, it's fucking nothing. Lantern. This is okay. We do Dazzling Gleam again. Solar Beam into Lantern. Small damage to Lantern, but that should kill Altaria. Goodbye. Clarence level 55. Solar Beam. Anal Assist, that's fine. Dazzling Gleam's disabled. We can deal with that. Screens are gone. Executor. And then we switch Clarence out for Amber. Solar Beam into Lantern. Ooh, we're living that. And we're fast. Lantern goes down. Lantern doesn't get to attack. That's huge. And your last Pokemon, Executor. That's perfectly fine. Hurricane. Get out of here, you washed up supervillain creep. Get out of here. Now you've done it. Professor Crane, SD cards, and the lair. You alone derailed every one of our well-laid plans. Well, perhaps not just you, but the news broadcast on by ONVS did not help Cypher's cause at all. However, my Shadow Pokemon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. Having come this far, I think you've earned the right to know what I have planned. The creation of Shadow Pokemon that permanently resist purification. That was the first step. Next, I plan to create an army of Shadow Pokemon that work independently on my orders alone. When this second step is done, I will take over the world without having to rely on bothersome people. And now... What a sick skylight. Let me introduce you to my faithful servant, the one that shall become the central figure in my Shadow Pokemon army. Come forth, XG001! You're like not on screen properly. codename XG001. Now freed of all adjustments, I present to you Shadow Lugia. This Lugia is the first of the Shadow Pokemon that cannot be purified. Now let us celebrate the completion of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance. Fall prey to Shadow Lugia! Lugia! Yeah, bye. The whole thing that's been hyped up throughout the entire game. Goodbye. How dare you, child? How dare you snag my Shadow Lugia, my one loyal subject? There's nothing left, but I will personally see the total destruction of your Pokemon. Fall! Now it's the real fight. Everyone is fully healed. Save state right here. If I remember correctly, every single one of his Pokemon on his team are Shadow. And you're starting with a Salamence and a Dragonite, which is not great. I do have Dazzling Gleam. Oh, we're living. And we're not living, so no Dazzling Gleam. Confuse. Salamence. Actually, no. No, we need to heal. We're gonna heal. A full restore Gray Fox. I'm gonna see how much Blizzard can do to both of these. Oh. It in fact fucking kills both of them, so we don't do Blizzard. Whoa. Aurora Veil up. Okay, can I how much does Dazzling Gleam do? Wait. Huge. That's actually perfect. Thunder Wave, Dragonite, throw a ball at Salamence. Salamence, gone. Huge. Dragonite, Thunder Wave. Huge, you're parried. Alakazam. Thunder Wave Alakazam. Throw a ball at Dragonite. Oh, you're a bitch. Alright, down goes Clarence. Down goes Gray Fox. Under these conditions, Jacob and Barbara. I'm honestly too scared to hit anything with Jacob, to be perfectly honest. Throw a bullet Dragonite. Confuse Ray Alakazam. You suck. Your parrot, though. Magic Bounce! I should have seen that coming, honestly. I really should have. This Dragonite needs to catch, otherwise it's dead and I have to restart again. Okay, now Liquidation, don't kill Alakazam. Motherfucker! Alright, attempt 3. I told you I was scared of hitting things with Jacob. Jacob's too strong. This is a good start, though. Like, that's so weak on both of them. Thunder Wave. Salamence. Let's try and catch Dragonite first, since Dragonite was being annoying. Salamence went in first ball. Alright, well now Dragonite's being cooperative. Good. Sure. Slacking? Don't like that. Confuse Ray slacking? That could be hilarious. Try and put Salamence to sleep? Confuse Ray on slacking. You're loafing around turn 1? Alright, well this... Actually, no, here's what we need to do. Ultra Ball Salamence. On Gray Fox's turn, we switch to Jessie. To get rid of the hail, just in case. Alright, good. Hail's gone. That still hits me. Shockwave. Catch Salamence. Our screens are gone. Ultra Ball, Salamence, or, Flamethrower slacking. Slacking can take a Flamethrower. Salamence gone. Hurt itself in confusion. You can easily tank that. Tauros. The Intimidate sucks. Confuse Ray, Tauros, Flamethrower slacking. Never mind. Let's look at the Flamethrower. Oh, the static. That's huge. Alright, this is fantastic here. These status conditions are really good. Slacking is more on a timer. You can live a Hurricane, I believe. Not super effective or anything. You know, I'll use the Shade Ball on the slacking. Huge slacking's gone. You can live Hurricane. Easily. We need our screens back up. Here comes Alakazam. Aurora Veil. Full Restore. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're fucked now. We need to throw a ball at Tauros. It's paralyzed and confused. Huge. You can live a Shadow Burst. You can't live a Shadow Burst. Your special attack is going down, and that's killing me. You know, I'll even use Power Punch because... No. I'll use Liquidation. It's fine. With the Intimidate, that's totally won't kill. Alright, we'll never know. Because the whole team's dead. You want to see me do the fight again? Elements captured. We're living that. And the Aurora Veil and the Hail is gone. The Tailwind's gone. Snorlax? You have one of those. Alright, you confuse Rice Snorlax. And throw a ball at Dragonite. Okay. Okay. Thunder Wave, Snorlax. Throw an Ultra Ball at Dragonite. I mean, we landed the Thunder Wave. And you're not paralyzed. We can absolutely afford to throw an Ultra Ball. You know what? Timer Ball at Dragonite. We can absolutely Liquidation Snorlax. I don't want to risk like killing it with a fighting move. Liquidation will be fine. Alright, Dragonite, good. You're super thick, and you're paralyzed. Tauros. With the Intimidate, we're gonna risk it. Throw an Ultra Ball at the Snorlax. Liquidation into Tauros. And they need to do damage to Tauros. So if I get Snorlax out of the way on a whim. Oh! Alright, we lick... Or we... Full Restore... Jacob, Liquidation into Snorlax. You want to see me do the fight again? You want to see me do the fight again to the bad RNG? You want to see me do the fight again? The final boss. The Let's Play that never will be over. It'll never end. It'll go on for another million years, and I'll never get to finish it. Also, same with the Mac. Actually... The Let's Play that never ends! It's Brothership 2, the Let's Play that never ends! Except this came first. Dazzling Gleam, Aurora Veil! You're at full health. Liquidation will not kill. Alright, so what we do here in the very beginning is that we set up with Dazzling Gleam. And then we do Aurora Veil, right? We do Dazzling Gleam and Aurora Veil. Please stop bursting your nurse. Okay. Slacking's confused. Can I get Aurora Veil out? That's huge, I wanted that. You're gonna... You want to see me do the fight again? What we're gonna do is we're gonna lead with Aurora Veil and Dazzling Gleam, right? We're gonna lead with Dazzling Gleam and Aurora Veil. Max Revive Amber. We tank that. It down goes the Tauros. Okay, so what we do is that we lead with a Dazzling Gleam and Aurora Veil. It hits both dragon types, and it sets up our defenses, right? So that way we'll be like super thick, and we won't die as easy in the beginning, right? So we hit both the dragon types with the Dazzling Gleam. And we Thunder Wave the Dragonite as we throw an Ultra Ball at the Salamence, because the Salamence is slightly weaker, which means it'll catch easier. As shown here on the screen, you get the Thunder Wave out. The Dragonite is paralyzed. It's not fully parried, and down goes Grey Fox. Clarence's turn. Ultra Ball. Dragonite. What if I hit you with, like, Stomping Tantrum? And not Liquidation, because it's not Stab. Dragonite gets caught. Oh! Alright, so we send out Jesse to get rid of the hail. Tauros comes out. This is already really great. Flamethrower into Tauros. Catch Alakazam. Come on. Oh! Shadow Shake sucks, but we tank it. Slacking comes out. That was like a mid-roll Flamethrower. I kinda don't trust that, using Flamethrower again. Flamethrower into Slacking, and just kinda hope that I catch Tauros here. Oh, I'm so good at this game! Alright, we need to prepare. Amber is alive still. And if I can get a Stomping Tantrum out into Snorlax, I'll take it. Okay. Full Restore Amber. Confuse Ray. Snorlax. Full Restore Amber. Confuse Ray. Slacking. Bitch. Well, both of them are confused. Max Revive, Amber. Max Revive, Clarence. Hit itself in confusion, best case scenario. Max Revive, Jacob. For the fuck of it, throw an Ultra Ball at Slacking. Oh, imagine though. Jesse does a flamethrower into Slacking. Barbara does a shockwave into Snorlax. Never mind. This is still fine, we still attack Snorlax. Amber. I just noticed this is his last two Pokemon. We so fucking have this. You're thick, we can Aura Sphere. Shade Ball on the Snorlax. Oh, we so have this, gamers! We so have this! We are so back! Ultra Ball, Timer Ball, Timer Ball. Shockwave. Yeah! But we're so back, dude. We're so back! We're so back! We're so back! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da! Hold on, come on. Hold on. Wait. Alright, come on. You don't got much more in you. Please! Please! It keeps hitting itself in confusion. Come on, we're right there. We're right there! We're right there! We're right there! It's loafing! It's loafing like a fucking cat. Please! Snapped out of confusion. We have so much bulk left. Come on. Dude! Alright, you're loafing around. I revived Clarence for this reason. It had to come to this. Ultra Ball. And just in case, Thunder Wave. We are so back. We are so incredibly back. Ow, a mere child crushed my cherished plan. What? This can't be. It's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you. So you see the sad fucking look on your face. You fucking... He can't even emote. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what's wrong. His brain's broken. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Citadel Isle with the child still on it. But if I did that, then our shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates would be lost as well. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. I've readied a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait. Please wait. You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You should be ashamed. Ashamed? Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes, for Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon Factory's been destroyed. XG001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence. Cypher will live forever. Or hasn't been a game in Aura in, 20 years. So, I mean, Team Rocket revived Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go, so at least your legacy lives on in a mobile game. If only this child hadn't. Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Citadel Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Stop! Let's put an end to this! Father! Don't call him father. Call him the Grandmaster. Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It isn't possible to take over the world by just producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won over XG001. He threw a Master Ball at it. There was no effort. We were in the wrong. Silence, silence, silence! Why are you showing spine? We've come so far! Cypher's finished, Father. You yourself should know that more than anyone. Oh! Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did, all of it was a mistake. Man, he's so easily influenced. Like, 1 second he's like, I'm going to fucking kill everyone here! And then the second moment he's like, oh shit, that's probably bad! Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake up from our nightmare. Thank you. You'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. Let us meet again, too. Next time we battle, it won't be as mortal enemies. I'll look forward to it. Pre-rendered cutscene. And the light shines brightly yet again. Imagine if I wasn't recording right now. Yahoo! 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 Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm wearing a Shadow Lugia shirt right now. I was gonna reveal that, and then I was too invested in the game. We invited everyone over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? Progress will now be saved. Fucking... Yes. Is it okay to overwrite the previously saved file? It sure is. And at long last, Pokemon XG Next Gen is finally complete. And you have no idea how satisfying that is to say. I have had this in the back of my mind since that fateful day in 2021 where I fucked everything up. And it was all completely my fault and no one else's. And it's been a blemish in my mind for years. I used to think about this all the time, and now I don't have to anymore. I'm just like, I have always completed every Let's Play I've started, and why is this one the only one that I can't fully complete? And now I've overcome that, and we've finally done it. I can actually give my thoughts on the ROM hack, since I just had to, over the last few weeks, go all the way back through this game. I still find this very, very fun to play. The difficulty is a little bit annoying at times, but the whole point of the ROM hack is to be difficult. And I love playing through this game. Playing through it again, though, this ending credits is so loud. I'm gonna lower this slightly. I don't think I like Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness as much as I would like to, because my main reason why I like this game so much is because I played it as a kid. And if I played this now for the first time, I'd still think it was, like, a good game, but not my favorite. I never played Pokemon Colosseum growing up. I played Gale of Darkness, so my only experience with Ore was this game. But going back into the game, it's just so many, like, the game escalates in a weird way, where it's just like, you go from place to place, and then it's just non-stop filled with double battles, and then all of a sudden, randomly, the game, like, super picks up in plot points of just, like, going to the Cypher lab, and then Citadark Isle just kind of feels like it happens out of nowhere. It feels like there should have been, like, a little bit more before then. But this game was expanding upon Ore from Pokemon Colosseum, and I never played Colosseum, and I absolutely should play Colosseum on the channel as a blind playthrough, maybe even one of the difficulty ROM hacks for Colosseum, but maybe just the vanilla game since I've never played it myself. I have watched videos on Colosseum, but I don't remember much of it. I just know the game's really hard, and it would be nice to get the context for everything for the Shadow Pokemon to begin with. Also, the debut of Bonsly and Munchlax, because those are Gen 4 Pokemon in this Gen 3 game. But the ROM hack was still plenty fun. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness 2005. It's been 20 years now. It's 2025 now. And, stuff. XG. We do need to go back into the save file here. Unfortunately, Ardos fled the Isle with our last 15 Shadow Pokemon. I wanted to hand them in, but he escaped during the night. He's been spotted talking to trainers on Outskirt Stand, Agate, Fennec, Pyrite, and Gateon. I actually don't remember this existing. Do I do this? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Do I do this? I mean, it shouldn't be. Your job's not done yet. What I want to do here is, do this. And go to our PC here. We can take a look at our prized possession here. Lugia. Shadow Lugia. And how amazing this Pokemon is. Actually, looking at it from that side makes the... Ah, you can just do that, huh? Look at it in the void. Why is its nose like that? I mean, I've come this far, and honestly, this is content I've never done. Maybe I should just do it for the hell of it and make this, like, super long. Let's just take a peek, you know? Chandler, it's me, Egan. Certainly you haven't forgotten who I am. I sent you an email earlier. Did you read it? I panicked and sent the email before I finished it, but I'm glad to hear that you received it. I was inspired by your battle exploits, Chandler, you see. It made me want to have a battle with you. That said, Chandler, there are countless traitors that would be honored to battle with Cypher's nemesis. Therefore, I decided to take charge and organize a Coliseum event. But before we talk, I must battle you. Do I do this? When I played this originally, I literally just stopped right after the credits and I never saw any of this. I don't know. Okay. Dazzling Gleam or Reveal. You have a Heat Wave. I do want to see this because it's stuff I haven't seen and I probably should. Alright, no Aurora Veil for me. I'm sick and tired of seeing Tauros. Jacob, you don't- there's no Shadow Pokemon here, just fucking go all out. Fucking liquidation this thing. Headbutt's doing that much. Barbara, please. Pinkasaur. And it would be nice to win this. It would be nice. Flamethrower, Venusaur, Hyper Voice, Quick Claw, huge. Okay. Did it just kill itself for some reason? Blastoise. I'm in like so almost not care mode right now. Can we get Gray Fox in here maybe? No. At least get Venusaur out. I mean, the game only puts me in my bedroom. You're gonna stop me again. Okay, leading with Venusaur is much more preferred. Again... Charizard, of course you have all the Kanto starters. You have all Kanto Pokemon. We're living... Full Restore, Clarence, Blizzard. Okay. Okay. Amber, though. That doesn't kill Venusaur, it's confused, but it has an Iapapa Berry, but it's still confused. At least. Shockwave. Hurricane. Hit itself in confusion, that's awesome. Okay, 2 down. Confuse Ray the Tauros. Or Restore Amber. Confuse Ray the Pidgeot. Liquidation Tauros. Shockwave Pidgeot. Liquidation Tauros. Hit itself a Confusion is huge. Headbutt though and Jacob sucks. Pidgeot goes down. Your Pikachu is really annoying. I'm gonna take the time to revive. Jacob again. Jesse uses... Barbara's gonna go down anyway, I'm just gonna use Earthquake. I don't care. I want to do all the damage I can. Oh, that's huge. That was such a worth it Earthquake. And then the last Pokemon's Blastoise, Shockwave, Solar Beam. Jacob comes out. Quick Claw, Solar Beam. Alright, Egan. No wonder Cypher has their eyes on you. I'm sure that traders gathering at the Ore Coliseum will be delighted to face you. I'm good. I've heard that powerful Pokemon have started appearing around Ore. This is Ore Coliseum. Toughest traders in the land gathered with you. The goal will be waiting for you at the Ore Coliseum. I am conflicted on what I want to do right now. The Egan fight was neat. But I almost want to say that I'm done. I've had this on the back burner for so long, and now I'm finally done with the game. But now I'm done with the game, I now see that there's post-game content. And with the way I do Let's Plays, I like doing post-game content for... I like to see... The way I like to do Let's Plays on the channels, I like to 100% them to the best of my ability. And now I'm seeing all this other stuff, and it's overwhelming me. Let's see what this is, because I don't know what this is. I've never seen this in my life. Very good of you to come. If you plan on take on the Ore Coliseum challenge, go to the reception area. I don't feel like I've ever seen this in my life. At least let's see one of these other fights here. Is it you? Yet I wanted to see. I had the urge to battle, hard to have another Pokemon battle with you. It was like an itch I couldn't scratch. Let's see if you have any Shadow Pokemon. Shadow Farfetch'd? Shadow Farfetch'd. It's level 1. Okay. Thunderwave the Vaporeon. I mean, that's nice of you. Shockwave the Vaporeon. Okay, cool. I think I'm out of it. I think we're good. I feel maybe. Hyper Voice, Liquidation, not Hyper Voice, Hurricane. You suck. It just does it. Okay. Well, you saw a Shadow Farfetch'd. What I'm going to say is that I very much would like to see the extra content in this ROM hack, because I'm pretty sure all this extra stuff here is new stuff. But I, at this particular moment in time, do not have the patience, and I don't want to do it. Alright, I'm actually going to make a quick addendum to what I was just saying. I'm still not going to see everything there is in this post-game. I'm not interested in doing really any battles anymore, but there is a couple stuff I want to take a look at. I just looked it up on the side. And it actually seems pretty interesting. Just a couple quick things that we can do before I officially end off the series. I have a bunch of money, and I'm gonna just buy a bunch of Ultra Balls very quickly. Something that seems really, really cool is we are actually going to take a detour back to Citadark Isle. And we're gonna go back through Citadark Isle. And we're gonna go in here, and in here, and in here, and in here. And over here, and in here, and down here. And we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go in here. Not in here. We're gonna go across the bridge. And we're gonna go in here, and in here. And then we're gonna go in here. And then we're gonna go over here. And in here. And then we're gonna go up the elevator. And there's just a Groudon sitting there. That looks so good. I am like 1000% certain this is not in the original XD Gale of Darkness. That is so fucking cool to see that. We're gonna catch this. Because I think it would be kind of funny to do so. And it's a single battle, because it's one Pokemon. Can I, like, Thunder Wave you? Doesn't affect Groudon. That makes sense, honestly. It does make sense. Hit you with a Dazzling Gleam. It's only level 50. It really shouldn't be, like, that different from, like, other legendary Pokemon encounters in other video games. I can confuse you. Can I hit you with Confuse Ray? Don't die to Earthquake. Oh, we're living. We're so thick. And Ultra Ball. Hurt itself in confusion. Hurt itself in confusion again. You're lame. Hurricane. Like, this is fine. Come on. Ground snapped out of confusion. We can keep doing this. You can just keep doing this, you know? You know? Your special attack is so far down. It's like -6. How are you only shaking once? Hyper Voice. You suck. Oh, okay, that's perfect. It's also holding something to heal. Moonblast. Alright, it's literally perfect. You can't get any more perfect than this. Haha! Groudon! Was caught. Nickname Groudon. I feel like there's only really one name. It's Omega. Two more things to quickly do. Alright, if we travel all the way back to the Cipher Key Well, you knew who I was expecting. Well, hold on. Let me pull up something else really quick. Where's this other thing? There, of all places. I mean... alright. I guess we're doing Raikou. Not who I was expecting to see, because I was looking at something else entirely. Hypnosis. Fantastic. Hypnosis. Moonblast. The Citrus Berry is annoying, but also nice at the same time. And then we just do it in one ball, right? Alright. Raikou. Oh, that's her name now. All right, what I was gonna be doing, was we go up, and I may as well heal as a heal station. And then up, and up, and then over, and up. There's just a whole ass Rayquaza here. I feel like I should do Rayquaza last, but too bad. Here's Rayquaza. Alright, now here's the thing. Is Moonblast is gonna do a lot. Okay, I mean... you can do that too. Alright, when I said Moonblast is gonna do a lot, I meant it. It can't be any better than this right now. It can't be any better than this right now. You're as low health as I can be, and I can just infinitely hit you with Hypnosis because your AI is stupid and keeps trying to hit me with a Dragon-type move when you have Extreme Speed and Dragon Ascent. I want to say it's looking at Ninetales, but not knowing it's an Alolan Ninetales because it's new to the game. I can just infinitely status you and do this. And all you need to do is get in. Like, it's not that hard. Like, it's not that hard. It's not hard, Rayquaza. Also, I'm just gonna go on a small rant and say it's Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza. Quasar, stars, outer space, Rayquaza. Anyone who says otherwise is not correct. Delta. Game, what are you doing? Alright, now we leave. From here, we actually want to go back to the SS Libra in the middle of the desert. If we can do this as I'm holding the controller with one hand and holding the speed up button with the other. Here on the SS Libra, there's just an Entei here. For some reason. Gonna eat its ass really quick. We will do the same thing here. Put it to sleep. Hit it with a Moon Blast. Actually, I can afford to hit you with a Blizzard. Not a Blizzard, I'll do another Moon Blast. That'll be fine, because then the hail will do damage. You have a Citrus Berry anyway. Entei's still fast asleep. The hail has stopped. That's as good as we're gonna get it right now. Munch a Crunch. What we do is Clarence can Thunder Wave. So we don't have to worry about sleep. The paralysis should be fine. There you go! Entei. Entei. Dogbert. And let's get out of here. Our last stop is Fenax City, where we will quickly heal at the Pokémon Center. Heal at the Pokémon Center. Yes. Hope to see you again. And up these stairs is just Suicune. God, you're so cool. Hypnosis. Good. Hypnosis. It looks so peaceful when it's asleep. Moonblast. Another Moonblast will do. You're gonna heal with the Citrus Berry, that's perfectly fine. Pump it up. Yo, DJ, pump this party. Hypnosis. Ultra Ball. Why are they so simple? Suicune. Wake Holmo. That's your name. Is there a healing in here? Quickly. Full Restore. Gray Fox. And our last stop is here in the Coliseum. There's just a Kyogre. Just kinda here, I suppose. Hypnosis. Moonblast. Woke up instantly, but the special attack down's pretty good. Hypnosis. Moonblast. You have any healing? You don't have any healing. And Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball again. Get out of here, Kyogre. Hypnosis. Ultra Ball. And there we have it. That is Entei, Suicune, Raikou, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. B and Alpha. I now consider this Let's Play as complete as it's going to get. I sit here next to these beautiful waterfalls. Other stuff that is in the game is... There is a trainer in Pyrite Town who has a Shadow Latios. There is a trainer in Gadeon Port who has a Shadow Latias. There is a trainer also in Pyrite Town. Just another random trainer in Pyrite Town happens to have a Shadow Deoxys defense form. And... you know what? I'll actually do this one particular fight. I think it would be very great to end the series with one final fight. All out, one final fight. Gadeon Port. And we need to go over this way. Do this. And up to the top of the lighthouse. He's not here. Oh. Well, never mind. Pinned comment on this video. After you catch every other Shadow Pokemon in the entire game, there is a final fight on top of the lighthouse with Mirror B. And Mirror B has a Shadow Ho-Oh to counteract Greevil's Shadow Lugia. It's not special or anything, it's just a Ho-Oh that has the Shadow effect. It's not a special Shadow like Shadow Lugia is. I was actually really excited to go fight Mirror B on the top of the lighthouse, but that is not something we will actually be doing. Which means I am now considering this Let's Play fully complete. I now feel completely satisfied. We'll sit here by the waves here. Okay, so the rest of the stuff in the game is that if you do the Ore Coliseum, there are special fights in the Ore Coliseum. You can fight Lavrina with her Fluffy, Altaria, Mr. Tickles, Grand Bull, Bay the Shiny Gardevoir, Kiss the Mawile, Cuddles the Wigglytuff, and Bubbles the Azumarill. You can fight Snaddle with Walrein, Pillowswine, Slowking, Hariyama, Grumpig, and Marowak. You can fight Goragan with Claydol, Flygon, Tyranitar, Cacturn, Donphan, and Cradily. You can fight Mr. B with Pelipper, Almastar, Jumpluff, Magneton, Politoed, and Ludicolo. You can fight Gonzap, who has Swellow, Houndoom, Crawdaunt, Mightyena, Skarmory, and Tyranitar. You can fight Ardos, who has Manectric, Politoed, Swampert, Wailord, Armaldo, and Metagross. You can fight Eld, who has Ninetales, Shiftry, Houndoom, Charizard, Alolan Marowak, and Roselia. Because I guess there's no Roserade, so Roselia. There's a fight against Chobin. He has Magneton, Robo Kyogre, Metagross, Scizor, Robo Groudon, and a second Metagross that's shiny. We saw the Robo Groudon as the secret... It's not even really a secret boss, it's just like that boss you have to fight that one time. Let me see the Robo Kyogre. I need to see that. The Robo Kyogre is literally just a pure white Kyogre with yellow accents on it. That's all it is. It's not anything crazy to look at, but it's cool nonetheless. There is also apparently a rematch against Greevil. Ex-Boss Greevil has Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Deoxys Defense Form, Exploud, and a shiny Gyarados. And the final fight is a boss fight. Here, I'll say this first. If you do Mount Battle to 100% completion, there is a battle at the top of Mount Battle against the developer of the game, who has Gardevoir, Alolan Ninetales. This isn't like a concise thing. A shiny Latias, a Starmie. Still going through the video to look at the Pokemon, but it's not showing. He has no, is that? I don't know if he has Scizor. I think he has Scizor. And Swampert. And at the very end of the Ore Coliseum, there is a rematch against the developer of the game, who has a shiny Salamence, shiny Ho-Oh, shiny Rayquaza, shiny Starmie, shiny XG001 Lugia, and shiny Latias. If you want to see that fight, there is a YouTube channel called Genoci, Genoci, where I'm getting all this information from. You can watch the battles yourself on that channel if you want to see that. I don't know if this is... Yeah, just a YouTube channel that uploads Pokemon content. I don't know if this is the developer of the game. It's not, just a Pokemon YouTuber. If you want to see those fights, you can do that. I have no interest in playing those fights or catching the remaining Shadow Pokemon, but I did want to catch the Legendaries because it seemed really cool to see Overworld Legendaries in this game. I am now considering this Let's Play fully complete, and I will not be doing any more. I genuinely did love playing this ROM hack, even if I don't find XD Gale of Darkness the most best game ever, but the novelty of having a Pokemon game on the GameCube like this was always a lot of fun, and I love the battle animations, and I wish that was more so in the main series. But the game is great, and that's that. One thing we can do to end off is I will go full cam very quickly, and I actually have a pack of Pokemon cards. It's a Twilight Masquerade set that happens to have a pack of Twilight Masquerade and promotional cards for there's a Lechonk coin, which I don't know if it's supposed to be texture on the coin, but the coin's like super crusty. Can you see that? Let me like do this. Configure video. Can you see that? There's like a little bit of like crust on it. Like, why is there crust on it? Either way, I'll just be blurry for a moment because I want to hold up the cards to the camera. I don't think I've opened Twilight Masquerade before, but I have this one pack of cards, and I want the cards to be zoomed in, so here we go. Illumise, Applin, Nosepass, Seaking, Festival Grounds, Florigis, Bellybolts. Oh, well that's nice. A Reverse Hollow Teal Mask Ogerpon. I'll call that a success out of a Twilight Masquerade pack. A Reverse Hollow Sandygast. Yeah, sure, why not? Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Getting Teal Mask Ogerpon and Teal Mask Ogerpon EX out of a pack based around the Teal Mask. That's perfect. Go back to here, and then get my camera. One last thing I will say is that I loved rebuilding the team to finally do all the rest of this. I genuinely think Gray Fox the Alolan Ninetales, Clarence the Gardevoir, Jacob the Swampert, Amber the Pidgeot, Barbara the Ampharos, and Jessie the Torkoal, probably one of my favorite Pokemon teams I've ever made. Because this game was hard, I actually had to, like, think about stuff, and because this game is entirely double battles, it's an entirely new thing to me, because I don't play double battles. I play singles because I play normal Pokemon games. I don't play competitive. So having an entire game based around double battles, and crafting a team around double battle synergies and making things work together was very, very fun. And, like, when am I ever going to use Torkoal again, or Ampharos? I would say Ampharos, but, like, Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out soon, and we're gonna have Mega Ampharos, Mega Gardevoir, and Mega Pidgeot in that game. So maybe I'll use one of these Pokemon again, but this was genuinely a lot of fun, and I am now done, officially, with Pokemon XG Next Generation. The original series was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you are not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Pokemon XG. And now that that's done, you can also watch, since this, I have done a full 100% playthrough of Pokemon Violet, with the main game, the Teal Mask DLC, and the Indigo Disc DLC all 100%. Pokemon Legends Arceus, everything in the game 100%. I've also done a playthrough of Pokemon Infinite Fusion that you can also check out as well if you want to see more Pokemon content from me. And stay tuned for later in 2025 when I do Pokemon Legends ZA. Thank you all so much for watching. If you watched the original series and waited this long to see the finale, thank you. If you're just seeing this for the first time and going back to watch the rest of the original series, thank you. Just thank you for watching. And I will see you in whatever comes next.